It's been a crazy busy couple of weeks, but I have a lot to share. This was a few weeks ago. I've been learning guitar for about 2 years. I started my journey on YouTube, and there are a ton of great resources out there, but the one drawback is you don't get any direct feedback. I knew I wanted to continue to play and improve, so I thought the best thing to keep me motivated would be to find a teacher. So after 6 months of learning random things from YouTube, I finally committed to taking weekly lessons. Every year, my teacher hosts a show in June where his students perform in front of an audience. It's not mandatory, but is highly encouraged. Anyways, initially I wasn't interested in it, but the more I thought about it, I realized that in life, you grow the most from these types of experiences. So I decided, what do I have to lose, and went for it. Performing at the show was me stepping way outside my comfort zone. The whole week leading up to the show, I had the worst anxiety, but when I went on stage, I must have tapped into my inner rock star because everything went smoothly. It was a great opportunity to push myself as a guitar player and challenge myself on a new level. It's definitely one of those moments I'll never forget. We've only been working on the fence for about 10 minutes, and I already had a nail go through my glove into my hand. Not good, not a good way to start the day. It's also been over 10 years since I had my last tetanus shot. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, come here. I don't have any treats for you. How are you feeling right now?
Tired. Somebody's buying me lobster tonight.
Oh, hey. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. We started at 7 o'clock this morning. It's 1 o'clock right now, but we got a lot done today. We put down all the posts. There was 5 posts. We tore down the old fence, and we're going back tomorrow to finish things up. Our truck's loaded up, my dad's truck's loaded up. We're gonna drop off all this extra wood and extra branches that we cut down, and then we're gonna find something cold to drink. Today is day 2 of the fence. It should be an easier day than yesterday. I feel like we did all the heavy lifting yesterday. Everything was already ready to go. We had it laid out, and so we're just assembling the 5 sections. Hopefully we can get this done soon. It's a lot hotter than yesterday. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty good. I think we're gonna run out of boards. We got enough? Are you sure? We finished up the fence. We had the exact amount of boards that we needed to get the job done, and we got out of there just in time before it got too hot. Now we're back at the house. A cold shower is calling my name, and I've got some editing that I need to do. Good morning, you guys. Today is my last day off before I go back to work tomorrow, and after building that fence for the last 2 days, I'm feeling like I really need to get out for a hike. So today I'm headed to Mount Rainier National Park. So pretty. It's gonna be so pretty up there. A couple weeks ago, I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he was interviewing this guy named Andrew Huberman. So I looked him up. I found his podcast. It's the Huberman Lab. He's a really interesting guy. He's a neuroscientist, and he studies neuroscience, brain behaviors, brain states, and anyways, he's a super interesting guy. This is about a 2-hour drive to this hike, so that's what I'm listening to, his podcast, to kill some time. I pulled over for a quick second. There's this incredible view of Mount Rainier. Oh man. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, she's in the distance. I've just arrived at the trailhead of Schreiner Peak. This hike is about 8.5 miles round trip and 3,400 feet of elevation gain. I've only been hiking for like just a couple minutes and I'm already out of breath. But I think I'm prepared for this hike. A few weeks ago, I did a hike that was 2,000 feet elevation gain. The next week, I did about 3,000 feet. So today at 3,400 feet, I got this. You never know how warm it's going to be up here. Sometimes it's really cold and you're not prepared, but I came prepared. I'm wearing a jacket, way too hot. Time to take off some layers. So many spider webs. That's the one downside of being first on the trail. Oh God. One thing that freaks me out more than spiders is beetles. Here's a little backstory on this hike. I came up here last week, and when I got to the trailhead, there was only one car. It was a silver Toyota Camry, older. The front license plate was in the front windshield. I got a little closer to the car, just out of curiosity, peeked into the car, saw some heavy-duty black garbage bags, a bunch of trash, and cans of tuna fish. Just, I don't know. It creeped me out, and I started up the trail about half a mile, got a really bad gut feeling, and turned around and decided to go to a different hike. Hey, little bud. Jeez, he's got something good. I've been hiking a little over an hour. My face is beet red. It's a lot warmer of a day than I was expecting. I just looked at my map. I've got about 5 more switchbacks until I make it to the first viewpoint. I've seen it in bloom and I've seen it when it's dying, but I've never seen baby bear grass. It's so cute. Let's see. So I've been hiking about an hour and a half, or pretty close to it. I have not seen a single soul. There were some other people who showed up at the trailhead when I got there, so they're probably shortly behind me, but they haven't caught up to me yet. Here's that. Over here. Check these out. What the heck is that? I don't know what it is about this hike, but I've been really jumpy. Here, this from a distance looked like a snake. Right there. All right, so this is the viewpoint right over there. Check it out. Wow, this is pretty. This is a great spot to take a break. I'm so glad to run into somebody.
Oh, you're there.
Oh my God, I freaking, I've been so jumpy.
Were you paranoid too?
Yeah, I was so jumpy.
There was a letter.
Oh, there was a letter?
Yeah, that was like a bear up in the peak.
Oh, geez.
And they were kind of aggressive with food.
Oh, okay. I was afraid. I had some beef jerky, and I was afraid to pull out the beef jerky because it's so fragrant. But I don't know. I have bear spray. I feel paranoid because I've never done this hike before.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paranoid.
Yeah, a little paranoid. So I'm glad to see you guys.
Yep.
You guys still going up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, me too.
Alright.
Cool. Okay. Back on the trail. I had a nice little break. I took about 15 minutes, drank some water, had some apples, and I finally ran into the people who started at the same time as me. So glad to see some people on this trail. I was starting to get paranoid, but back on the trail, got about 13 more hundred feet to climb until we get to the lookout. I've encountered some snow. I did read the trip reports before I came out here, and somebody mentioned that there was snow on the trail and they recommended traction, which I do have. The other positive thing I have going for me is I have an app on my phone, so I'm not gonna have any problem getting to the lookout or losing the trail. I always pack micro spikes in my bag, even on hikes in warmer months, because you never know. And you don't want to get to the top of a hike that you work so hard for and not be able to make it to the end. The mountain is out. Ah, chipmunk. We're almost there. 2 more switchbacks to go, and then we'll be at the top. The camera does not even do this trail justice. This incline is no joke. Oh my God. Freaking whooped. All right, the views just keep getting better and better. All right, there is the lookout. I never thought I would make it, but here I am. Actually, I knew I'd make it. Oh my gosh, this is pretty incredible. A lot of snow at the top. I started this hike at 8:30. It's 11 o'clock right now. I finally made it to Shriner Peak. Shriner Lookout. Elevation 5,846 feet. Some pretty incredible views of Mount Rainier at the top. I was super impressed by that hike. I loved it. I love hiking to fire lookouts. It's about 12:30. What time is it? Oh no, it's about 12:40. So I was up there for about half an hour. I started getting cold. Thank God I brought a layer, and I'm heading back down the trail. Hopefully we'll see how fast I can get to my car. So I've been hiking down the trail for about an hour and a half now. I'm about half a mile away from my car, so I should be there in about 10 minutes or so. The first thing I'm doing is taking off these hiking boots and putting on my flip-flops. And the second thing I'm doing is finding something cold to drink. Today's hike was so awesome. I'm so glad I was able to make it out there. I can't think of a better way to end my weekend.